The free ride is over. All those folks who thought they was gonna get some free rent paid, the chopping blocks is here. If you ain't disabled or vet or somebody that truly need it, they ain't doing that no more.
Trump said over 30,000 people will lose Section 8 in the state of Texas alone. They have over 30-something thousand fraud cases, y'all, that they investigating right now.
Yep.
So for all y'all women out there who been lying on their applications, and we ain't talking
Lies.
just to the women, we talking to the men too. You've been lying on your applications. You've been lying for food stamps. You lied to get on housing. Whatever you did to skip the line, because I know a lot of y'all did not wait in them long 2-3 year lines. They coming for you, and probation ain't gonna save you. The federal government is not playing. The federal government is not playing about none of those fucking housing and Section 8 and food stamps. Anything that they help you with and provided for you to make your life just a tad bit easier, and you made a lot of people have to be on the waiting list and put a lot of people behind you. That's 30-something thousand people that could have been in your position. Now guess what? You going to jail.
Right. Sitting there holding it up. There's people in my comment section talking about they got disapproved and they are disabled 100%. See, some of these people disabled and can't get it because they was working and got hurt on the job and now they disabled. But now we got the freeloading crew mad all in the comments trying to attack my viewers because they speak their mind that they tired of paying rent for y'all and they feel like nobody's paying their rent. All that fraud and scheming and scamming that y'all been doing lately. Hey, the chopping block is chopping.
Woman loses her Section 8 after they discovered that she has additional people living with her. To be exact, a man. Now, y'all, this is sad, and I told y'all that they were taking this stuff serious. The whole manipulating the system thing is pretty much done. You're done. If that's what you do, you might want to consider doing something else. But yeah, this woman,
Getting
she
a
was
job.
on housing for some years, Section 8. And through investigation or whatever, they basically found out that she was lying about a couple different things, including having a man live there with her who, I guess, these things matter for income and all these different types of things. So basically they found out that there was a man in the house. They got rid of her housing, kicked her off Section 8 housing. And then get this, here's the kicker. And then the man leaves because she lost the house. Y'all, this is a prime example of how you can get blessed but have the wrong people around you. Yeah, it's a sad story, y'all. So make sure that y'all just take in consideration who you keep around you. And man, stop this fraud.
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you-know-who got into office. I have to depend on the government to help pay my way. I have a child that is school-aged, meaning if you don't have to stay home with your child, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8. Passed to the government is pretty much your baby daddy, you know? You're going to get that check every single month. You know it's going to hit every single month, so you don't have to...
Did she just say the government is her baby daddy? No, your baby daddy is your baby daddy. And y'all do a lot of this complaining, but you shouldn't lay down with somebody who wasn't willing to be a daddy. Because to be a daddy means I'm going to make sure my kids eat. I'm going to make sure my kids got some shoes on their feet. I'm going to make sure I'm there to support my kids. I'm not walking out. And some folk need to think about that before they hit the covers with that person. I don't know where your mind at. 5, 6, 7 kids and no husband. It's crazy. It's insane. That's crazy.
Stress about.
One thing about these cuts, it debunks a lot of stereotypes that was placed on the Black American community, especially the Black American woman being the face of Section 8, EBT, and SNAP. As you can see in that video, that appeared to be a Latina lady talking about that the government is her baby daddy. If that's the case, once your kid make it into soccer or baseball, if he or she does, we deserve a cut of your child's paycheck if they make it big, because the taxpayers is funding these government assistance programs, right? You got 2 years to get it together, and you're talking about you need to stay at home to take care of an independent grown kid. You know, she didn't say that her kid needed daycare. Her kid is of age where the kid is independent and she still want to stay at home.
Nah, you should have worked morning shift when that child at school. That's what you should have did. And the taxpayers are tired of it. They tired of going to the store, watching you got sodas and everything, Little Debbie, at the register. And they up there counting how to even get close to not going over 50. And they work hard. But they know when they just looked at their pay stub, online or on paper, however you get it, that a portion of their check, even if it was $10, went to feeding your big back. Because all you doing is just laying down and making kids and asking for your government papa to take care of them instead of them kids' daddy. Now we talking about fraud. Don't get it twisted. Don't come, see, y'all want to come in people's comments and y'all want to say, oh, how y'all talking about people that get in the service? Stop with the lies. Just stop. Just go ahead on with that stupid crap. Why would people be happy that people disabled getting kicked off Section 8? Why would anybody, just your brain must not work properly. Why would somebody be happy that a child is getting off Section 8? Can you just stop lying on people? The folks that's tired of it is tired of the fraudster. They tired of you being on food stamps but got a Maybach. They tired of you using Section 8 and Pookie and them in there sleep with you when he need to get his ass up and go work. That's what they tired of. So all that, y'all don't got no defense for that. Oh, who's happy this? Who's happy that? They happy when the fraudsters get the chopping block, because that's what you go get.
There's cuts coming to Section 8. If y'all didn't know, they're cutting it by 43%. And they even have like real estate developers cutting back on these low income funding buildings. So yeah, you got 2 years to get it together, and maybe someone else could take advantage of the program that may necessarily need it too. Now, I wish they had those buildings where they put like 10 or 20% of the apartment units for like low income or work with your income buildings, and that's for like people that work, but they may not necessarily make a large amount of sum to pay that what everybody else could pay for those apartments. Now, I'm in support of programs like that because these people are actually working, but those units are set aside for to work with people's income. I don't know like the correct name about those apartments, but they're not Section 8 apartments.
And boom, just like that, Trump then cut y'all Section 8. Then cut your cake and ice cream for you. I always knew that Section 8 was not for the strong, and I'm going to say it just like that. Section 8 is not for the strong, okay? It's not. So those that are educated and capable of getting up, working, get up and do it. I knew a long time ago when I tried it, it wasn't for me because they tell you how comfortable you can be. How comfortable you can be. I'm not with the program. You're going to go tell me how comfortable I can be. Okay? It's only to get up the ladder. So when I dropped down the ladder, I used it to pick myself back up the ladder.
As you
and
should.
Baby, I'll tell you one thing. I won't be blinking back at the government. They won't tell me what to do and how to do it and how to determine how comfortable I'm going to be. That's bullshit and do.
Right.
I'm very blessed. I got a job, work from home. I thank God for it. I have a strong Hispanic husband, which I had to beg up on working because Brother Man was not going. If he had his way, I would not be working because what he wanted.
Did you hear that keyword, husband? You got a husband. That's who's supposed to pay that rent. Let me know what you think down in the comments. The free ride is over. They ain't doing it no more. All that blocking and clogging up the system where somebody really have broke their back somewhere working and now they disabled for real. I had a lady in my comments say I'm disabled for real and I qualify and still can't get it because they holding the thing up for you. That's why you can't get it. We know you got hurt working. Somebody that need the help for real and they clogging the system or you can't even get approved. You're on the waiting list while somebody's sitting there with their nails done and flexing online and all on TikTok showing off. Man, please. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments about this. Trump ain't playing no games no more. All that freeness is going to come to an end. And guess what? Y'all told on yourself. I'm Tiffany Rose. I'm out.